I can use this girl, this idiot, right? This remedial, stupid woman as a tool. And that he did, right? Then he wifed her up. Gave her 3 kids named Maria, Rose, and Cena, son. Which you guys realize is the name of the freaking walls. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of He Rants. I'm your host, Felix Long Trousers. Man, check this out, man. This is your first time on He Rants. I want to let you know, I'm just a random guy who likes to talk about random stuff that interests me. I just feel like I need to inform you guys about it. That sounds sexy or attractive to you? Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as with the post notifications. That way, you'll be one of the first to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure in those likes that let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms, because we're so humble. Link in the description box below, man. Thank you so much. You guys have been showing a lot of love with the merch. Keep buying your merch, man. Send me some pictures in the DMs and stuff like that so I can post it on the website if you could do so kindly. You know what I'm saying? But let's not waste no more time. We got another anime review. You seen the thumbnail? You seen the title? Let's get into this. Yo. If you guys have watched this episode was freaking flames, bro. I'm already hyped up for next week, man. So, starting off, right, we kind of picked up where we left off last time. You guys know the whole situation, like I spoke about Grisha having a female name, saying that they named him a pussy name. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, son. The way that he was moving throughout the show, when they were showing a flashback, he was definitely pussy, son. Like, he was definitely pussy. But, hey, listen. They wanted to show you guys Grisha ain't that sucker like y'all really think. So Grisha is showing off the rip, son. Grisha came in that joint like a plan B pill, son. He was definitely the plan B pill because he came up there, started murking everybody, right? But he started off with Frida, right? He saw Frida, took her down, son. Bro, it was savage. First of all, I want to say this. Why does Grisha's Titan have like facial hair and like full beard, but Grisha himself don't? But that's besides the point though, son. So pretty much what happened, son, they got Frida down, pinned her down, son. And I'm not gonna lie, son, the way it looked like, I know they don't have genitals and stuff like that, but I really thought something was about to happen. If you understand what I'm saying. I told my kids, like, yo, get out the joint, son. It's about to get real graphic in this joint. You feel me? But it wasn't even like that. All he did was just bite her nape off, right? Which, spewed out a whole lot of blood. But it is what it is, son. She shouldn't have been sweet for it. She shouldn't have been sweet for it. Grisha is a female name, son. So as far as I'm concerned, this is a cat fight. This is a cat fight with a bearded lady and stuff, right? So so they go at it, right? That's done. So after he's done with that, he looks back at everybody else and like, yo, y'all next, bro. It's not over. I'm the plan B pill. You guys are all the sperm cells. I'm killing all of y'all, son. First thing first, kids ran up to the joint like, I don't know what their intentions were. He stomped them out. Rightfully so. Stop. Hey, no pregnancy for you. You feel me? It was smooth. Grabbed cuz, lift him up, squeezed him, son. He had a gruesome death. I loved it, son. And he just started swiping. Bro, he was like swiping everybody to death. I loved it. It was graphic. I'm like, yeah, Grisha, Grisha, yeah, you do that stuff, son. But, at the end of the day, like I said before, Grisha is a pussy, son. So he came out the joint, right? And he started crying. He started crying because he realized his son has infiltrated his mind and made him do this stuff. Only made him see the right things. And son, it's freaking ridiculous, man. It's freaking ridiculous, man. I can't even give the joint enough justice. So he comes out, sees the boy Zeke. Zeke ain't never got no love from his dad. They have the little heart-to-heart moment and stuff, right? All crying and stuff. And then Grisha, being the pussy he is, telling Zeke, hey, listen, Zeke, don't let Eren, watch him. Don't let him succeed. Don't let him do what he has to do. Stuff, right? Right after that, boom, they get kicked out the flashback. Then it goes back to the little area that looks like the hyperbolic time chamber from Dragon Ball Z and stuff, right? Just mythical as hell, right? It gets there, right? This guy Eren is still chained up, right? Eren's chained up, looking at him like, hey, come on, man. Let's get back in here. We didn't even see the part when I ate dad. You know what I'm saying? This guy Eren is heartless, bro. He's like, no, look, see. I want you to see how real of a dude I am, son. Our dad was pussy. I had to take things upon my own, and I ate his ass, bro. This at a young age, bro. Hey, son, ironclad, going through the bloodstream. Eren is that guy. I respect him and I love him, son. We don't got time for pussies out here, son. No pussies allowed in the family. Everybody out here, the rest of the family is soft, bro. The rest of the family is soft, bro. These motherfuckers. hey son, Eren doing what he has to do, right? So this guy Zeke, right? Since Grisha's their father, right? The bitch, the pussiness, it went from Grisha, spewed into Zeke, and it missed Eren, right? I don't know if it's something about Eren's mom didn't have the pussy gene in it or something, but it went straight to Zeke. So that's why Zeke is all like, oh, I'm not gonna allow you to do it. I'm gonna listen to my pussy dad, because I'm also pussy myself, right? But I have to say this though, Zeke, he definitely be working out. I don't know, because his body's freaking chiseled and jacked, son. I was kind of jealous. I'm not even gonna hold you, son. No homo, son. He definitely looked like a Jack Jesus. He looked like Brad Pitt or something like that. I didn't get it, but that's besides the point, right? I had a little homosexual moment right there. Even though I'm not homosexual, don't come at me like that. It just got weird. So Zeke is like, F that, man. Hey, so now Zeke is like, hey, we gotta really stop Eren. So he yells out like, Ymir, hey, sterilize everybody. So see, he's really trying to be like Grisha, son. He's trying to be a plan B, also trying to plan B, make sure nobody can have babies no more, son. Hey, listen, I don't like the idea, son, but at least I want to know how they were gonna do that. Were they gonna cut off everybody's genitalia and all the Eldians were gonna be like Titans without genitalia, son? That would have been horrific. At that moment, son, I would say, damn, I want to say I would kill Zeke, but Zeke wants to die, right? At this point, so I mean, I don't know. What do you do to a guy that wants to? Besides it though, so he yells at Ymir. Ymir, being the slave that she is, bro, wasted no time. Followed the duties, right? It's just like, okay, the royal blood told me to do it. I'm gonna do it, like a good female should do, right? Can we talk about that for a second? Can you imagine if you try to tell your girl to do something like that, and she, like, oh yeah, do this without no sass? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine how nice the world would be, son? Ymir is a testament to that right there. Cause she I'm sorry, guys. I just got a little sidetracked right there, because that was beautiful. Granted, though, Ymir is a child, but okay, it got weird. Eren was mad, son. So Eren's like, oh hell no, son. You about to go back. You ready about to be pussy. You ready about to go on Grisha stuff, right? So he tries to rip out of the chains, bro. He's like trying to tell her to stop, like trying to rip out of the chain. Son, Zeke is all like, yo, we have to do this, blah, blah, blah. I'm not gonna let you get free. Boom. Hey, Eren was like, yo, I don't care what it takes. Eren ripped his thumbs off, got out the chains, ran up and held Ymir, son. Held him and started, hey, yo, remember in the last episode, Eren is a instigator, son. Eren is a real life instigator, son. But before we get into what happened there, it went to a flashback. So now it's showing Ymir, right? It's showing Ymir in the flat. It's wild. So this is what's happening. Ymir has a whole village and everything, right? Chilling, living life, just being a kid, just being a little kid, just having fun, right? Just whatever they're doing back in the day and just having fun. All of a sudden, the original Eldians, right? The original Eldians come in that joint like Vikings, start pillaging everything, killing, R-wording women and stuff like that, taking people for slaves, all that, cutting their tongues off. They were savage, cutting all their tongues off so they can't talk and stuff. They can't even back talk, man. I wish we could do that for some of the girls, you know what I'm saying? All right, it's just as the story goes on, it's just getting worse and worse. So it's showing clips of her just being a slave, right? Just looking so sad, ever so sad. She's looking, there was a part that seemed so sad because she saw like a couple getting married and all that. And it looked like she was envying that. It was really, really sad, man. I really felt sorry for Ymir. The thing that was blowing me is through the flashback, you couldn't see any pupils. It was just all clear. Just everybody's eyes was faded like it was a shadow. I hated that. So I'm like, yo, how do we even know, like, are these people even alive? I don't know if it's a flashback thing, but they didn't do it for the other flashbacks. They only did it for Ymir's flashback. It kind of blew me though, but it's whatever. It is what it is, right? So time goes on, and then eventually King, whatever his name is, King Fritz, he's the original King Fritz, that is, came up there and was all like, listen, man, somebody let the livestock get free, right? What happened? Who was it? When I tell you that the Eldians are the snitchiest of snitch, keep in mind they got their tongues cut off, so they can't talk. But you know what they can do? Point. I'm talking about like, hey, 6ix9ine would be proud, son. Straight up pointing at the little girl, son, because he said, listen, if y'all don't tell me who it is, I'm gonna start gouging eyes out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't need slaves, don't need 2 eyes, y'all only need 1, right? Y'all gonna be Cyclops out in this joint, son. So I'm gonna gouge your eyes out until y'all. They all pointing at her, son. They all pointed. Not one man was like, yo, I'm gonna be the guy who's gonna defend the honor of this a child and stuff. No, they all pointed at her, son. The straight snitching, son. Wow. Flabbergasted, shocked, right? So the king was all like, yo, you're free to go. I'm like, oh wow, is he punishing them for snitching and letting her go free? Like awesome, you know what I'm saying? Awesome, like y'all gonna snitch on your mans and stuff. Like I thought that's what it was. So I was like, hey, maybe the king ain't that bad. But nah, it was one of those things like, yo, you can go free, and then he let his goons go after her and then like try to get her for sport, right? So they shooting arrows at her and all that stuff, right? She's going through. Then she sees Sean. Now they bring it. Now Attack on Titan start bringing other mythical joints into the joint. So they start bringing Jack and the Beanstalk. So they saw this mythical ass tree that looked like, bro, looked like it came straight out of Narnia, son. This joint is freaking ridiculous. Tree large, long as hell, son. Hey, listen, it wouldn't be the first time a big tree was shown, right? Because they're that was a penis joke, but it didn't hit the way I thought it would hit. Should I just start the video over? So as she's running through, she sees an opening, right? She sees an opening. She falls in the opening of the tree, right? I don't know. Maybe she thought she was gonna avoid the people. Boom, falls into the water. And then all of a sudden, this freaking vertebrae-looking joint just came out of nowhere, son. They don't know where. I don't know where it came. It might be an alien species or something like that. I don't know what it was. And it touched her spine, and it became one with her. And then when she got touched with it, she became a humongous titan. I'm talking about this joint is humongous. I'm talking about bigger than the colossal titan, the biggest titans I've ever seen in my life, bro. This joint freaking massive. So kind of like my wood. There it is. That still didn't hit like I thought it would, but hey, F it, I'm taking it because that last one was the terrible joke. So this one, it was also equally bad, but it's not as bad as the last joke. But we're gonna keep going. Not as big as my wood. I'm gonna say it again just in case you missed it the first time. So now, right, she's big. So I'm thinking to myself like, oh, she's about to pillage the village, right? That rhyme, bars. So I thought she was about to go destroy the village and everything, right? You know, make them feel the wrath of Ymir. So I was about to like, yeah, let's do this. But no. She became back as an obedient slave. So she came back like, listen, bro, this is what I got. I got the ability to turn into this humongous titan. Like, I can help you out, King's Prince. Like, I'm like, no, you could, son, you can kill him out. What are you talking about, son? I wanted her to murder everybody, son. I wanted her to take lives and take names and take lives. And then after that, take over the world. So total world domination. You know what I'm saying? The only bad thing about it is that she's a woman and everything. So, you know, it's going to be a whole lot of feelings and emotions and stuff. But it made no sense, bro. She came at I'm like, yo, listen, bro. I'm so confused, bro. So, boom, King Fritz sees this as like, oh, this is smooth. I can use this girl, this idiot, right? This remedial, stupid woman as a tool. And that he did, right? Then he wifed her up. Gave her 3 kids named Maria, Rose, and Cena, son. Which you guys realize is the name of the freaking walls on freaking the island of Paradise, right? Which is freaking crazy, right? So they named the initial children of Ymir, right? So during this period of time, Ymir is going crazy, son. She's just killing everybody for King Fritz's sake, right? King Fritz like, yo, go out there, do this. Out here murking people, because you remember, she's bigger than the colossal titan. She's like 86 colossal titans, humongous, bro. Like, bro, all she got to do is like, like floating swines, but freaking live. So keeps going, right? Now, I guess people was getting scared of, like, you know, the army. I think the Marleyans got attacked. They got, you know, murked, all that stuff too, right? So it looks like the story, what really happened at this point, right? Was they wanted to kill King Fritz. So a dude, I don't know how they must have been some setup or something like that. Dude took a spear, threw that joint at King Fritz, right? Boom. It looked like King Fritz got hit, but he ain't get hit. Ymir got hit because Ymir used herself as a human shield. This joint, at this point, I'm thinking like King Fritz, bro, he's laying down an exceptional pipe, son. He's laying down an exceptional pipe to Ymir, son. He has to be. Because to jump and defend this, I mean, granted, I know she's a titan, so she can regenerate, but damn, Slam. This guy had you as a whole slave, and he don't even give you a chair next to him. She didn't have a chair. She didn't have a queen's chair. She was just over there. So it blew the hell out of me. So I'm like, yo, you can really murk this dude. You can really murk everybody in this joint, right? So she gets hit. She falls on the floor. They kill Cuz right up instantaneously. The other dude, they killed him instantaneously. It was like, it was quick. It was done. Sometimes that's why I was like, yo, I ain't psyching myself for the good of the cause. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Whatever, right? So he sees her laying down on the floor, and he's just like, yo, get up, son. Like, a spear ain't gonna do nothing for you, right? So I think at that moment, son, she didn't care anymore, son. She looked at him, I think she realized, like, bro, I don't want to live with this dude, son. This dude don't care about me. He don't really love me, son. He still sees me as a slave no matter what I do, right? She said, F it. She lost the will to live, which I think is the reason why she passed away. And I guess 13 years was the amount of time that it was when she passed away. So she passed away, right? And when he realized that, he was like, oh nah, I still need this power to take over the world. So he really wants total world domination. You feel me? So King Fritz got the 3 children to eat up their mother, son. Or some cannibal stuff. Something like what the hell are we doing? So we start eating up the mother, right? Right? They chopping her up, all that stuff, eating them, make sure eat the spine, all that stuff, right? All the goodness and supreme stuff, all of that, son. I'm just like, holy crap, this is some wild. King Fritz is on some ego trip, son. Cause hey, listen, the reason why I think King Fritz was like that, cause he's like, yo, I had her join as a slave, son, and then she got an exceptional power, and then she came back and wanted me to wife her up. Can you imagine that? Like, I'm like, yo, I would think I had the juice too, son. I really would. I would really think I had the juice. I'm like, yo, bro, son, these joints is anything right here, son. You can treat them bad. It's like, yo, like, where you find these joints at, bro? Like, hey, I gotta give it to you. Ymir is acting like a legit woman, son. You treat them bad, son, they come back and like, yo, I love this nigga, son. This does no one. He's like, you know what I'm saying? It's freaking ridiculous, bro. But time is going on, right? Boom. So this is what happens from there on. They having kids, and then that's how Eldians were like, went all the subject in Ymir, all that stuff was going on, right? But when Ymir died, she goes back to that mythical area, right, which is effed up, and now she's pretty much a slave. She still continues her life as a slave in that area. So what she does, she's actually the person that builds the Titans up. Anytime a Titan is conjured up from that mythical place, the place of where all things are created, she creates it there, and then a person is created into a Titan, which is savage if you really think about it. Savage as hell. Because listen, the time there is so freaking like time. It's really like the hyperbolic time chamber, son. Time there is so freaking like slow that for us it looks like an instantaneous when the Titan is built, but for her it probably takes like days to a month to build each individual Titan. So can you imagine how many Titans roaming out here, son, that she had to create off of whatever that sand is off the floor, son? And she's just been doing that every single time. Especially, can you imagine the shifters? Can you imagine when the shifters transform, son? How much, like, that's terrible, son. Shifting all the time, creating that, bro. Like, it's freaking ridiculous, right? So she's been doing that for God knows 2,000 years, which is crazy because I think it was only like 2,000. Yeah, 2,000 years just doing that. 2,000 years in regular human time. Over that 2,000 years to her probably is like freaking like, come on, bro. Freaking ridiculous, right? So she's been doing that the whole time. So now, boom. That's how the Titans, everything was going. So boom, now we're back. We're back from the flashback. Eren is whispering. He's doing his instigating stuff that he's been doing. He was so good with his dad, Grisha. So he's talking to Ymir like, listen, bro. I understand you've been a slave this whole time, son. You just about to go out like that, son. You just want to euthanize just cause Cuz told you to do it, son? Just cause that dude has royal blood in him, son. Is you going like that? Remember, the royal guy was the guy who made you a slave in the first place. He really didn't even love you for real. You know what I'm saying? That's what Eren is doing his thing. He's like, yo, this work with Grisha. It's about to work with you. I'm like, listen, bro, give me the power, son. Give me the power that you, instead of you being a slave, you doing this for the rest of your life. Give me this power, son. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna make sure I'll make this stuff right for real, cuz. I'll make this all right for real, son. This guy ain't out here for your best interest, bro. He wants to end all your children. At that moment, son, Ymir's pupils came up. She started crying. She was angry. She's like, yeah, this nigga right. He's like, yo, you been waiting for me. Yo, he's in the ear, bro. He's like, yo, you been waiting for me, son. You been waiting for me this whole time, son. You know what I'm saying? I was the one, I'm here to help you for real, son. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what cuz out here doing. I'm here to help you. Boom. Gives him the power, right? Oh, freaking wild, son. It goes back to the outside world. Bro, the freaking spine that was in the water that touched Ymir, right, made Ymir have the special abilities, right, to turn into a Titan. Now it's a part of this guy, Eren's son, and the freaking spine attaches to this guy, Eren's head, and pulls, bro, it's freaking live. So you see Eren's eyes move, so he's alive at this point, son. This one's all connected and stuff. This guy becomes the actual founding Titan, and you see him building up. He's looking freaking massive. But not only that, all the freaking walls getting destroyed, and all the freaking colossal Titans that are inside the wall are all coming out, son. They all started walking, started going on their pace to stomp out the whole, bro, it's freaking live. So it shows, what's his name? Mikasa and Armin. And Armin's like, oh, I told you he was on our side. See, he broke down the walls. So now they're about to attack. He's about to use that to attack Marley. We're not about to get euthanized and all that stuff, blase, right? But then he was like, wait a minute. We needed like one wall to come down. Why is he taking down all the walls? All the walls is falling on. What's good? What's going on, right? Then all of a sudden, Eren uses the power to talk to all the Eldians, right? He's telling, hey, listen, yo, everybody pick up the phone. Listen, I got something to tell y'all. This is Eren Yeager, son. This is your new god, basically. You know what I'm saying? All some Death Note type stuff, bro. I'm talking about light Yagami. He was like, yo, this is your new god for real, son. Like, listen, everybody wants us dead. Everybody's scared of us. But, hey, I got a fix for that, right? I'm over here at the edge of my seat like, yo, what's the fix? What's the fix? What you about to fix? What's about to happen? So let me know what's good. Let me, like, come on, tell us, nigga. So this nigga comes out and says, like, listen, everybody wants us dead. Instead of us getting killed, let's do this. I'm about to stomp out the whole world, son. Everybody coming getting 8-town stop with some heavy ass Tims. I'm stopping everybody, son. Because technology is getting better. Eventually, they're going to start really trying to murk us. They already got anti-Titan gear and stuff like that. Our days are numbered. I'm wrecking everybody right now before they even get a chance, son. Let's do it. And we live in peace on this island. So everybody off the island, tough luck, Slim. African dude on the island, son. Hey, he got luck. Son, he started going. He's just like, listen, everybody's getting stomped out, son. Ain't nothing and nobody is going to stop me, son. Zeke is a pussy. My dad's a pussy. And now we're going to move on from that. Damn, that was an episode. I am ready for next week's episode, bro. This joint was freaking flames, bro. This joint was freaking flames. Hey, listen, though. If y'all stay this long, I appreciate you. I love you, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as with the post notification. That way you'll be wanting to fresh hear the voice. Same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure. And those likes definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo. Men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Email me. Description box below. That's all I gotta say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.